New at this hour, state officials releasing more details about an explosion at an ethanol plant in Onida. That July incident has now been deemed accidental, but investigators say human involvement appears to be a factor. The report also highlights two separate explosions in different areas of that facility. They were caused when high-proof ethanol vapors escaped a slurry tank and ignited during a restart process from shutting down operations. The ignition source at both locations still undetermined right now.